Canadian fires have still got me fighting for my voice and my breath, but I'm hoping I recover soon. I found this bumper sticker online. The link is below if you're interested. I thought it was adorable. Be kind.
Hello. Everybody should be.
Anyway, I got this and I thought, oh, I'm gonna make a magnet out of it. But then I thought, you know what? I have a crap ton of magnets. Why don't I make a sign? So I'm gonna use this sticker with all the crap below here and hopefully come up with something really cool. I really like this stencil with the bee and everything. I thought that would be neat. And then here's some hearts. Here's some circle stencil, flower stencil, Americana peace sign. These are just some that kind of inspired me. I grabbed a few brushes and stuff that I might need. This is just an Artist Loft canvas board. It's just hardboard with some canvas on it. I asked my sister Nikki,
You know, the yoga chick.
I asked her if she had a frame that I could put this in, and she does, but I thought they were too normal, and I didn't want to ruin one of her nice frames. So I went to the wood pile and found some paper birch bark. It was already started, so I just kind of rolled it off. You know, I grabbed this part and I just rolled it and I got this massive piece. So I thought I would rip this apart and kind of glue it on for a frame. So this is my idea. Let's see what I actually create. So this is a lot of freaking distress paint, right? And who knows if I'm gonna use it all. I think what I'm gonna do is just start messing around with this and go from there. I'm just gonna use this paper birch bark as my inspiration. I have no rhyme or reason as to what I'm doing here. I'm just putting a bunch of paint on the canvas right now to fill this up, and we're gonna go from there. Holy, look at that. That is not good. I don't want to waste it.
Well, now it looks gross. Whatever.
Let's do some water. Maybe a little alcohol does on here. I don't know if it will do anything. Whoa, it does do stuff. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So we know that alcohol does some crap on here. We'll just chill it around, see what it creates. Wherever I put the alcohol, it doesn't want to stay on there. Look at that. That's an interesting look. Let's see what that does. This is where we are right now. Ooh, that is not purple. It says frayed burlap, but it's coming out green. Can you see that right there is green? I don't understand. I thought frayed burlap was more of a brown. Look at that. Isn't that brown? Why is this green? I'm totally lost right now. Jeez, I'm getting all my paints full of paint. People are gonna think I'm a freaking artist.
Whatever. Okay, Mr. Tim Holtz, these are not supposed to dry in this. It was all the way shut, and it looks like it is completely hosed. Ugh.
Well, so much for spreading love around with my paint sponge. Well, that's just ugly now.
Whatever. I'm too sick for this crap, man. This is sick and wrong.
I think I just need to let it dry.
Ooh.
That looks super cool. Okay, until it dries then.
Well, this really sucks balls.
Not realize this can was open, even though I just opened it. And then I dumped it out. So that just ruins this entire thing. I am just not having a good time right now. And I think my phone just went crazy bonkers. I mean, I don't mind the whole messy look, obviously. I mean, look at my whole entire YouTube channel. Everything is mostly a mess. But I do mind that I ruined that beautiful thing there. And now I'm full of paint. I'm not sure what the heck to do with this yet. I'm kind of over it. I am going to come back to it, just not right this minute. I want to rip this apart, I think, and see if I need to go and grab more bark. I really like this area right here. It's like my favorite. That's all like grown on the bark. And those guys are buddies. I kind of want to go right here, but then I'm going to get right in that. Well, we're just going to go with whatever the bark does.
You can do it. Come on now.
I might need to wet it. Okay, I'm letting that sit and I'll come back to it. Alright, it's been a while. Oh shoot, that did not go the way I wanted. We're going with it. Oh my god, Birch is so pretty. Oh my gosh. People wonder why I have a fascination with birch trees. Ugh, I just can't get enough of their wood and their coloring and their bark. Everything about them just sings to my soul, man. So now I've got 2 pieces, which I think will work. They're relatively the same width, so I think it's going to be a really nice border. I guess that means I have to move on to the actual painting of this. This has really evolved into something that I have no idea what it is. But I kind of want to add this stencil like I originally planned. I really don't know at this point. I just need to like bite the bullet, man, and just do it. You know what I think I want to do is almost take the alcohol route and erase some of the stuff. I'm just going to try a section and see what happens. I think this is better suited for ink. I have no idea if this is going to be on the top or the bottom, but I do know, oops, it's not dry yet. I do know that this is the length I need, so I'm just going to tear it, hopefully. I might have to like do some sawing on the back end just to weaken it. I'm sure there's like 800 bazillion better ways to do this, but I'm not doing that.
Obviously.
Ooh, I heard something snap.
Come on, you can do it. Let go of your friends. Do it for the country. Country wants you to.
That looks supernatural.
And tortured.
Okay, here's the other side, and I'm hoping that I have enough. I do.
Yay.
It's like coming at you. So now I've got this other side. I do want this to be on an edge. That might look really good climbing because of this whole deal right there. I'm gonna cut it here and hope for the best. Okay, got a little bit. Ooh.
This super sucks. Don't try this at home, kids.
Oh, come on. Come on. Does not want to let go of its friends, and I get it.
Ugh.
Holy crap. I'm literally sweating. This is the back of this piece. It's just a canvas board. In order to hang it, I'm going to have to attach something, and I know that I won't be able to attach it to the bark. So that leaves me in a small dilemma. So one of the things I thought of is possibly using some hot glue, and I also thought of using some E6000 with like some sort of holder, which I think is probably what I'm going to try and achieve. I could probably do this, but this is going to really depend on the weight of the piece. So this is a dangerous holder because if I don't have this centered appropriately for the weight on the bark and everything, it's gonna go kitty wampus on the wall. So let's see what else I have. This would even work, you know, like gluing that on there. Would this work? That's obviously a thing for an IKEA piece of furniture, but that would work.
It's a possibility.
But this is for wiring. This is a good possibility here. I like that. We're gonna glue that on there. And if that doesn't work, we're just gonna use a small piece of wood. Is this the front? I suppose before I do all the crazy, I'm gonna write on the back. This is exactly 12 inches. That should be as even as I can get it. So this is on there. That is not going anywhere. See that? It should be able to hold the glue and wood that I'm going to be adding onto it. I mean, that stuff works. E3000, whatever the heck this stuff is. E6000. It's not exactly in the middle, but whatever. I'll deal. We'll see how it hangs on the wall when I'm done. I did go out and get way more bark. Some of this is kind of cheesy. I think this one's out. I think the two that are curled, I'm going to save for a different project. I don't know what, but I'm going to save them. This one looks kind of rotted. I'm not too happy about that one, so I'm going to pull that aside. I tried to pull a bunch of bark off and then I got this. Just so everybody knows, I am pulling this bark off of a tree that's already been cut down. You are not to pull paper birch bark off of any paper birch trees ever. That is supposed to shed itself off naturally. You are never to pull bark off of a tree. It hurts the tree. These pieces of bark were harvested from an already downed, felled tree. Oh, see, look at this. Really pretty. If I would have known I had bark to cover the entire thing, I probably wouldn't have done all that painting. I do have my handy dandy wood glue out. I really like this, so it's hard for me to pull this apart. I'm just gonna do it. What I really should do is wash this because it looks like there might be some animalage going on over here. So I'm gonna go and rinse this off. Should probably do that with this one too, but I think I'm going to, whoa, what's on there? Yeah, I'm going to start small and rip this off. I like that this is showing. I think I found it. I think that's what I want to do. This is going to be hard to assemble because I like how the pieces are exactly right now, and I'm still kind of really iffy about this section over here. I wonder if any of this would make me feel any better. I kind of need something over here to distract from that harsh line right here. You know what I'm talking about? I walked around the yard to find acorns and pine cones. Look at that gnarly one. I thought this one was cool, but it's like new. It's not a full one. This one's kind of cute. But I like this one the most, but it's like wet and very rotty. Let's see what happens here. So basically, I sent out some pictures of this to my mother, a friend of mine named Josh, and a friend of mine named Chuck. And Josh came back and said, hey, what about adding like a pine cone on there? And then I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, a pine cone. And then I was like, oh my gosh, there's acorns falling in Nikki's yard right now. Nikki is my sister. I'm gonna go outside and pull some acorns and pine cones and see what happens. I sent it to my mom, and she was with my older sister and her family, and they thought that this area right here was a little much, which it is. And I'm thinking that these pine cones or acorns will really pull away from how thick this is right here. I like this big one maybe. That might be too much, but I might need like a twig or something there, or maybe a twig over here with this.
Twig and berries.
Oh, whatever. Or maybe I need to move this over. Oh no, this one's kind of damaged. I don't know if that'll last a long time if I put it on there. I think I want to start the gluing process, at least for the bark. I can figure this stuff out later, but for the most part, I think I do like the pine cones and the acorns on there. Let's get this party started. And the first one I'm going to start with is this. So this cannot be over that. It's got to be right on the edge there. This is that big one, so I'm going to use this so I can measure. So the trick is now don't move it and get it in the right spot. Hopefully this glue works because it's very old. We've had this for years. Is it gonna come out? Oh my God. This is why you need stuff around, because I do not have strong hands.
Thanks, hypothyroidism.
Well, obviously this is wide open and it is not letting any air through. So that means it's completely solid dry in here somewhere, and I gotta get this off of there. I tried this, but it was evil and it didn't want me to get it off of there. All I can do, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Frick!
I'm probably not gonna have any luck.
Whoa!
These guys can just look on, because they're like, what the heck are you doing, lady?
What the heck are you doing?
You know, I do have a bigger wrench. See? Girl must always be prepared. When you use a wrench like this, honestly, I don't know what kind of wrench this is. I just know that it's a big, heavy-duty one. It's called Vice Grip. Down here, adjust this right there, ladies. See, when I turn this knob, watch this right here. It'll go bigger or go smaller. So the trick is, you take this, you adjust this to exactly the size you need to fit around this. See if it goes around? Yep, it snugly fits on here, okay? So now, when I use this, first you gotta get it on there and make it stay. So you wanna make this as big as you can get it so that when you clench down, it's the size that goes around there. But I want it just a hair smaller so that it's tight when I clench like that. And it'll hold it like that. So what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll put it on here and I'll adjust it smaller. Okay, now I'm gonna open it up. I'll go a little bit smaller, clench it down. It's locked. Now I can hold this and hold this at the same time. And remember, ladies, it's lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Oh, I had some movement. Did you see that?
Oh yeah! I'm the boss!
Heck yes!
Rocked the house!
And to find out, my wood glue is not glue, it is paste, but we're gonna use it anyway. So I'm dying right now because this is super gross and I don't know if that's gonna work. I think I might need to use this E6000 stuff after all this work of tearing this thing apart. It's industrial strength, so let's try it because my wood glue is just gonna be a hot mess to mess around with. And while we went through that tragedy, I have messed up the placement of my bark. So we need to go through all that again.
Way to go, Jax. Way to go.
So here we go. We're gonna do it. This stuff stinks, so I cover it up right away. I just don't want to inhale any of that stuff as more than I need to. I can already feel it like it's gripping like big time. That was a quick adhesion, to tell you the truth, but I think I'm gonna have to hold it. Hello? Hi, what are you doing? Okay. It's not a wasp. I swear. I swear it's not. Oh, that is on there. I do not want to move, but I gotta move it a little bit. Okay, let's move on. I gotta look at the picture here. I didn't really glue it all the way down there, right here, so I think I need to do that. I think I'm gonna put something heavy there. And the next one I need to do is this bottom one, which is right here. This does not want to come out. I feel like the hole is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh, and it's so stinky. I need to open up the windows. Damn it. I have all my weight on this thing, at least my upper weight. Okay, I've like sanded the door a couple hundred times to air this place out, so I'm not keeling over, because that's kind of how I feel I'm gonna do. I need some other heavy stuff. This is why you should eat almonds. They're good for you. This is getting a little harder to create. I don't know if I am able to do this now because I think I put this on here wrong. Yes, I think I did do it wrong. Because when I put this over here, oh, maybe not. Maybe I just need to angle it slightly because I did this. I'm gonna have to rip it. This part is being ripped. So it looks like I have a straggler right here. I can pull that off. I think I like it there. I gotta take this off though for a minute so I can see what I'm dealing with. Oh no, this is like moving. I need more nuts. What else can I put here? Glue. Okay, it's holding it down kinda. I'm gonna have to find something to hold this down too. And that would go up there. But I need something that's not gonna crush it. Okay, this is all, I mean, seriously, this has to sit like this forever because it just does. I have to let this dry now. Let's see what happened while I was away. Well, first of all, it's crooked. These look crooked. Oh well, I don't care if it's crooked. It's going on my wall. It's not like I'm selling it or something. So this area right here, I kind of wanted it to be around the bee. I do like this right there, so I'm gonna put that there. I don't know what's going on over here. I still think it needs some sort of like evergreen maybe. I think I'm gonna go outside and pick out some branches and stuff and see if I can't get what I'm looking for. So I found some branches. I like this, but this is gonna turn brown and fall off. I like the stick because it has this green in it. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I do know that this acorn needs to stay in there, and it's not. Sustenance. Oh, that's a beetle. Gross, I have a beetle in my pine cone. I don't want to kill it, but I don't want to have it on my... Oh, it flies.
It flies!
Just killed nature because I took its home away. Everything seems to be dry. It looks really cool and is absolutely nothing like I thought it was gonna be. Why did I spend all that time painting and fussing over that? I don't even know. Not sure what to do there. Looks like it's chipping off pretty easy. Here's some ground espresso. Taking a little bit on my finger, dabbing it on with my finger, and look at that. It won't even color it. It's not bright white in your face, I guess. I guess I just didn't have enough crap on my finger. I think it's done. It's naturey, it's birchy, it's barky. What more could you ask for, truly?
Really?
Thanks for going on this very long and twisted journey with me. I'm gonna hang it on my wall and get a picture for you so you can see what it looks like on the wall. And I'm gonna be hanging this in my studio. Be kind, everybody, because it's important. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to see what else I create on this channel,
like acrylic paintings, greeting cards, stamping, die cutting, and recycled art, furniture, all kinds of things,
consider subscribing because I'd love to have you as a viewer. Until next time, love your guts. Bye!